is the foundation. So since I have an Hourglass Veil primer, I figured to give both of them a fair chance, I would use this. I did use it on the back of my hand to see if it would really need it, and the foundation did look better with the primer. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so that's my face. We're primed. We're ready. I didn't wet a sponge because I'm really on top of my game today. So, yeah. No, we're gonna do it. We have to do this properly. Please hold. Got him. Okay, so we're gonna use this guy, and we're gonna use the Japonesque 708 brush. Cat hair. So we're gonna use both and kind of see which one we want to continue with. So no, let's finish with Hourglass because I know everyone's like super keen. So let's put on the L'Oreal first. So in L'Oreal, I am color 402 Nude Beige. So that's the color I'm using. Let's try him. All right. Let's try the sponge down here. Oh, okay. I do like how that's applying. Let's start with this one up here. No, I don't know. What is happening on my head? Ew. I think just because it is a little more slick, no, I think I'm gonna go with the sponge just because I feel like the brush is pulling more and moving the foundation around, whereas this one's much more bouncy and just kind of like sticking it in there. It's very light coverage. There is stuff on my face. Okay. Yeah, so it's like very light. It didn't really cover anything. I mean, it looks nice, but it doesn't really look like I'm wearing anything. So that's one. I don't want to go in with two just yet. Let's go in with this guy and see what one layer does. There's an eyelash on my face. You're not part of the party. She's definitely more creamy than L'Oreal. What a fun stamp. Okay. Let's start with her. No, she's kind of separating here. Let me angle you down. I look like a little cheat. I mean, both of them blended out very easily. But I don't know. Hourglass seems to be pilling a little bit. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think Hourglass gave a little bit better coverage. But I almost prefer the way that L'Oreal looks on my skin. Let's go in with another thing, a layer. So that's another layer. I don't know. I find that these ones are almost exaggerating things. Like I have really tiny little hairs right here apparently that I've never noticed before. But this foundation primer combo is really like bringing them out. Alright, well, let's go in with another dab of Hourglass. I'm realizing now as well that my Hourglass is quite a bit lighter than my L'Oreal. So I'm hoping it's not too bad in person and that I don't look like some kind of character, you know? Oh, okay. I look very pale. I don't look that pale in person. Oh, I don't know how I feel. Again, I don't know if it's the primer, but it's a, like, this is Vanish and the other one's Veil. I don't know if there's a Veil. Primer, I thought they were the same. So I don't know if it's a primer problem. Like I said, on the back of my hand it looked nice. And I realize that the skin on the back of your hand and on your face are different. But I don't know. It looks almost powdery. So instead of like blurring my pores, it kind of looks like it enhances them. Which is not what I'm trying to do. Honestly, I'm kind of liking the L'Oreal one better. So that's a thing. There's a hair in my mouth. Okay, well let me finish off the rest of my face. And then I will give you my final thoughts for now. Look at what is happening. Okay, it's fine. I'll be back. So, yeah. I don't know. Between the two, right now, honestly, I would have to say that I prefer the L'Oreal side to the Vanish stick side. Let me zoom you in. So, let's see if I can, like, it's almost more texturized on this side. I don't know if it's picking up on camera. Like, yeah, see how you can kind of see everything still? But on this side, like, it's just smooth. So, I don't know. Oh, what am I doing? Goodness gracious. It's an earthquake. So currently, fresh on, I would have to say I'm more keen on the L'Oreal than I am on Vanish Stick. But we'll see how it wears throughout the day. I did go through on the Hourglass side with my Bare Minerals matte, what's it called? Like powder foundation, because it was quite a bit lighter. So I just went through and powdered with this guy. But otherwise, everything was the same. So we'll see. I'm going out and about today, so I'll check in a few hours. It is currently 10:20. So I'll check in a number of hours and we'll see where we're sitting then. So currently this is what we're working with. Whoa. So we'll see where we're at later. Wow. What up, crew? So it's currently 4 o'clock sharp. Had a moment. So I put this on at 10:20, I think it was. So that would have been like, I don't even know. Math is hard. 6.5, 5.5 hours ago. 5.5, I think. So I wore my glasses with it all day. So let's see how it does with glasses. Sorry, it is crisp. Okay. It is worn off a little bit on my glasses. I'm just seeing there's a little marking on my glasses. Wow. What a thrill. Sidetracked. Okay, so on my nose, honestly, I think it wore off more on Hourglass than it did on L'Oreal, or at least on L'Oreal it's not as noticeable. So that's that side, see right here how it's worn off. And then on this side, I don't know that it did. So this is the overall look. So there's some crisping happening here. That's really not happening. I mean, it is happening, I guess, but not nearly as bad. It's possible it just came off. This side's looking a little redder. I was blowing my nose quite a bit. My lipstick's looking horrendous. We'll just ignore that. It looks like it completely rubbed off on my chin. I know I got lipstick on my chin while eating. So dainty. But, there's definitely some, like, crispy parts right here. There seems to be some, like, enlarged pore action right there. In terms of the forehead, it looks good on both sides. So that was all the Hourglass. So Hourglass had like kind of enhanced pore action, some crispiness happening over here, and all this nose action. And this. On the L'Oreal side, I'm just like checking my mirror. I don't know. I find the L'Oreal side to be much more natural looking. I don't know if it just like wiped off. Possibly. I don't know. From far away, you can't really notice the difference. Up close, like I said, there's something stuck to my lashes. It seems to have separated out on both sides, but it looks like it's creasing more. I don't know if it's picking up, but it's just like real wrinkly right here. And just like crispy looking, like it just, I feel like it makes my skin look old. So I think I have to give the Hourglass a thumbs down on this one. If I had to pick a side, I think I would prefer the look of the L'Oreal side over the look of the Hourglass side. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not sure if it was an issue of the primer, but I am not as wowed as all these other people who are like, oh my gosh, I don't like stick foundation, but Hourglass changed my life. I didn't find that it did that much. And I don't think I said, I was alabaster in the Hourglass one, as opposed to nude beige in this guy. It says it wears up to 24 hours. I don't know that it would last 24 hours. As I said, I don't know that it even really stayed on today. Like, it looks, I don't know, maybe it's just super natural. But it kind of looks like it doesn't exist. It's not bad, but I don't know that it would live that long. It says it's a medium coverage. I guess so. It's definitely not heavy. I'm pretty sure it says that it's buildable. No, it doesn't. I'm lying. It says it's a medium. So I don't know if you continue to build it up, if you could get a higher coverage. Mine didn't really seem to. It is a natural finish. So that's this guy. This guy doesn't say anything on the packaging, obviously. But in terms of feeling, this one felt nicer putting on. Like, this one dragged a little bit, whereas this one just slid right on there. But like I said, it's separating more. It's like clinging to dry parts of my skin a lot more. It's just making my skin look tight. And I did use a moisturizer before I put this on. So I don't know. I could continue using all of the all of the foundations without primers. But so far, as a general recap, so the first round was Tarte and Makeup Revolution. Tarte won that one. That was for our water-based, I think. So these were water-based foundations, and Tarte won out over Makeup Revolution. It wasn't completely, like, astounding, I don't think. I remember, but this was like 2-3 weeks ago. But this one just felt nicer and left your skin feeling nice. The Makeup Revolution one was kind of like sticky. But again, from far away, they looked about the same. And then next, oh my gosh, such strife. Next was Maybelline and Pure. In this one, Maybelline definitely went out. I would not recommend Pure. I think it's like a 4-in-1 stick, but it's like really gritty for some reason. I don't know if that's just mine or all of them, but it like scratches you when you put it on, and it sticks to dry patches a lot as well. And this one was just nice and creamy, and it just sat better on the skin. So this one went out, this one went out. And then for today's, I'd have to say, if I had to pick just off of what I know currently, I'd go with L'Oreal. I mean, I'll keep using Hourglass. I got it. I don't want to return it. I want to keep giving it a chance. But off of my quick comparison, the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick was just as good, if not better. So that's me as a tiny tuber, not influenced at all. I don't know. Like I said, I use primers for all of them. I use the mineral one on these guys as well as on these guys. No, these guys were water. And these guys were oil. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Go back and watch the videos. It says in those ones what I had initially done my research on and what was what. But like I said, in those, it could have been the primers. So I will continue testing these in general. I'm sure you'll see me do a full face with them in the future. And maybe in the future I won't use a primer with them, and I'll see if that makes a difference. But that's that. If you've tried these before and you've had different results, let us know in the comments below. Let me know what kind of primers you use, because that can definitely make a difference as well. that's it. That's all the tea I have. So give this video, oh my gosh, words. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this little makeup journey. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. And I hope to see y'all in the next one. So cool. See you later, guys. Bye.